Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Vanessa. Today we are going to do a slow yoga flow. So you don't need any props. If you like to use yoga blocks with your yoga practice, then grab a set of those. But other than that, just our bodies and some space to move. And we're gonna start today on our backs in Shavasana. So we're gonna come all the way down and just kind of connecting into our body, connecting into our breath. Let your body settle into the space. Let the breath start to open up. And sending it all the way down to your fingers and your toes. You start to feel the whole body. Right, we move through life in this suit. Sometimes we're so unaware of it. So we'll spend the next 20 minutes, 30 minutes here, just bringing our awareness into this home we live in, we walk around in. So as we start to breathe and focus into our body, do so with a little love and kindness, maybe smile through the heart, smile through the mouth. And then on your next inhale, just pull your right knee into your chest. Giving that knee a nice big hug, drawing the knee down towards the armpit. Open it up a little bit to the side, just kind of waking up the hip socket there. And then as you exhale, we'll take a big spine twist, letting the knee drop all the way over. And just stack the pelvis, let the hips relax. Maybe your gaze goes back towards the right. Ooh, I just got like 4 cracks in my back. And then let the rib cage soften, let the shoulders soften. See if you can make every inhale and exhale a little bit longer than the last. And then we'll just draw right back to center. One more big pull. And let it go, other side. Inhale to draw the knee in towards the chest. Take a few moments here, waking up the hip socket, maybe moving the knee a little bit side to side. And then as you exhale, let the breath guide that knee all the way over across the body. Let the hips really settle and stack, and then reaching back. Softening through the front of the hips, softening through the bottom leg, bottom hip. As you inhale, think about finding more new space. So we're thinking about expanding. And then as you exhale, see if you can soften into that space. And then draw right back up to center. We'll pull both knees in and just give both of those knees big circles around. So we're stirring the thigh bone and the hip socket. Reverse the circle. Right back into center, reaching the hands further down the leg. Finding that chest lift, curling head, neck, and shoulders up, and just start to create a little rock. Forward and back. Opening up the spine. This should feel good. If it doesn't feel good, just come right up. And we're gonna flip up and over onto all fours. Once we're here, nice big cat-cow, toes tucked. Inhale, pull the chest forward and through. Exhale, untuck the toes, scooping round. Finding that balancing both sides of the body, the front, the back, with the breath. Find your neutral. And we're gonna take the right leg back, right in line with the hip, reaching straight out from the navel, engaging through the glute. Feel light in the wrists here, and then opposite arm reaches forward. Just hold and breathe. See if you can get longer through the ribs and the hips. Reaching to both walls. And then lower everything back down. Other side, left leg reaches out. Reach all the way through the toes, through the waist, through the hips. Pressing the floor away. Opposite arm reaches. Feel as if you're just hovering over the floor. Staying square through the hips and shoulders. Reach, 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 reach. Find more length without shortening the neck. Beautiful, draw everything in. Then we're gonna tuck our toes, hover our knees. So starting to build that heat right through the core. Pulling the waistband nice and tight, hold. Think about that fire right at your navel center. On your next exhale, press it up, downward facing dog. Bending one knee, let the other heel sink down. And switch. And switch. And switch. Both heels lift down. Walk yourself right into the middle of your mat. So we find our forward fold. Little bend in your knees, grab onto opposite elbows. Feel gravity pull you down. Let the body sway side to side. And then we pause and center. Release the hands. And slowly round up, stacking our spine nice and tall. I'm gonna face you. We're gonna go into some standing exercises. Letting those big toes touch. Take a nice big inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Interlacing the fingers, pointer fingers reach long. Think about gluing your biceps right next to your ears. Inhale, lifting up. Exhaling over. Waking up the side body here, keep the shoulders stacked. Inhale right back up to center. Exhale other way. So feel the opposition of the fingertips reaching away from the opposite hip. Keeping the neck long, squeezing the arms in by the ears. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, take it over. Maybe a little bit deeper this time. Keep rotating the bottom shoulder further forward. Inhale to lift. Exhale, let it go. Bottom shoulder rotates forward. Inhale to lift. One more time, reaching over. We'll hold a little bit longer this time. Pulling out of that front hip. Feel the strength and the stretch together, finding the balance in the body, in the breath. Staying calm in the mind. One more big inhale. Exhale, take it up. And over other side. And don't think you have to just get there, right? The longer we're there, the deeper we get, the deeper we go. So it's not, even though it might feel like a static pose, invite the movement in. Let the breath guide you, right? We find a little more space on the inhale. We soften on the exhale. One more. Exhale, lift up. Opening the feet, cactus the arms. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Let the head, neck, and shoulders relax. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Flat back takes you up. Arms sweep all the way up and forward. And exhale, just let the hands come down. I'm gonna face side for this one. We're gonna go into chair pose. So keeping those feet about hip distance, shoulder distance is fine too. Inhale, reach the arm shoulder height. And drop back into that chair pose. Pulling the abs in so we stay nice and long in the spine. Now we really build the heat in the thighs. Draw the shoulders down, collarbone nice and wide. I think you're sitting in a really low chair, one of those kindergartner chairs. Hold here. Let the stillness do the work. Let those thighs light up. I'm right here with you. Last 3. Big inhale, reach the arms to the ceiling. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release the hands to the floor. Sweeping the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands down and around. Back towards the floor. I'm gonna walk my feet a little bit closer. Second set for chair, we're gonna go high heels. On your inhale, sweep your arms back up, shoulder height, lift high on your toes. Now really feel like a puppet on a string here. You're being pulled to the ceiling. But we're gonna bend those knees and start to go low. And the heels might shake, totally fine, right? That's what they're supposed to be doing. They're helping stabilize you. Let it happen, find the focus. Right, visual focus, really helpful here. Think about the big toes pressing down. And with the heels high, the shoulders are stacked a little bit taller over the hips. Can you go a little bit lower? Just try. Can you go a little bit lower? One more breath, a little lower. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, swan dive forward. And whatever it looked like, it's over. Don't worry about it. Let it go. Inhale, reach the arms up. Holding the arms up and together, I'm gonna face back for you for eagle. So right heel's gonna lift, and that right arm is gonna sweep down, elbows hook. Few options here. You can grab onto your shoulders. You can clasp the backs of your hands together. You can also clasp the fronts of your hands together. So find the arm position first. We lift the right knee high, sink back like you're sitting into your chair, crossing the knees over, and then option even here to hook the foot. Let that be the last addition. We want to find a place we can balance. Holding and breathing, sink low. Find that focal point. Again, so important. Squeeze the inner thighs. Lift the chest. Press the fingertips up towards the ceiling if they're together. Again, maybe you waver. Maybe the foot's shaking. That means it's doing what it's supposed to do. On your next inhale, unwrap, unwind. Stork pose, lift up high, caw-caw. Come on down, let's take a little swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Floating all the way up. Setting up for the other side. Pop your left heel. Left elbow comes down. So one shoulder might be tighter than the other, so just play around what feels best on this side. We lift the left knee high like we're sitting back in a chair. So feel the inner thighs really cross, the knees cross, and then maybe you add that hook of the foot. Elbows lifting, chest lifting. Sitting down nice and low. Focus. You got this. Nowhere to go, you're right here. There is no better than here. Last 3, 2, and 1. Uncross for stork. Ha! Caw-caw! Lifting up. Exhale, release. Inhale up. Exhale, let the hands come all the way down. Arms sweep all the way up. Baby back bend this time. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're gonna go into our first little flow here. So coming to the top edge of your mat, if you wanna use your blocks, you can frame them around your mat. We'll take a big inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Then we'll step our left foot back, coming in to our high lunge. From here, think about drawing the shoulders back and down, feel long in your spine. We have a nice deep bend in that front leg. If it's more accessible, you use your blocks. They can be at any height, high, medium, or low. From here, really find that balance, anchor down through the feet, squeeze the inner thighs. Arms float back, like you're soaring through the air. Feel nice and open through the chest. Hold and breathe. Let the energy build from the inside out. On your next inhale, sweep the arms forward and up, Hanuman pose. Feel the length, feel the spine tall. You're gonna get a little bit deeper in that front leg. And then we'll spiral open into our warrior 2. So opening that front thigh back. We wanna really get a nice bend into that front knee. Square the shoulders and the hips towards the side of your mat, but we look towards the front toes, towards the front hand. Into our triangle. Opposite forearm, front forearm can come down, arm reaches up. So here, if you have more range, you can start to think about reaching the hand out. Again, that block can always help assist. You can come to your fingertips. You can even come to your flat palm. Make sure we're not dumping in the spine. We're lengthening long. Energy from the back heel through the crown of the head. Whole body is working together. Hold and breathe. Stay low in your front leg, lifting back up through warrior two. Reverse your warrior up and back. Bend into that front knee. Windmill the arms down. Untuck your toes. And then from here, we're gonna hop the back foot in just a little bit. Bend that back knee, flex your front foot. Stepping forward, you're back to the front edge of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, hands to heart center. That's one side, let's do it to the other. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale. Hands can come to the shins, can come to the thighs. All right, let it work for you. Coming back down, we step our right foot back, find that long lunge. Go through those alignment points. Bottoms of the feet really anchored down. Squeeze the inner thighs. Use your blocks if you need them. Lift your pelvis as square as it can be. Draw the shoulders back and down. Arms sweep back. So here in the arms, we want to feel like pinky fingers are coming together, triceps are engaged. You're soaring through the air. Bend into that front knee a little bit more. On your inhale, arms sweep forward and up. Anjaneyasana. Feel strong, confident, powerful in this pose because you are strong, powerful, and confident. We pivot into our warrior two. Can you get even deeper into that front leg? Really let the energy, the power bubble from the bottom up, reaching all the way out through the fingertips, pouring out the crown of the head. Kicking into our triangle. Forearm comes down to the thigh, top arm goes up. So this might be just enough for you today. Keep the length, the reach through both sides of the body. If you want more, that block is there to assist, or you can come down to your fingertips or your palm. Bend into that front knee. Make sure we're not dumping. We're reaching like a 5-point star through the crown of the head, through both hands, through both feet. Inhale through warrior two. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Hands come down. Back heel lifts, then you're gonna bring that back foot in, flexing the front foot. Stepping back to the front edge of your mat. Just take a halfway lift here. And then as you exhale, hands will come down. We'll step both feet back into our plank. First plank of class. Find that nice, long, strong body. Pressing the floor away. And then we're gonna drop back to our knees. So from here, we're gonna go back to that 2-point balance. Opposite arm and leg reaching. So we've been here before. Maybe find a little bit more length, a little bit more strength this time. But now we're gonna take it into our kneeling dancer. Bending the back knee, hand reaches around. And then think about the foot kicking into the hand. The foot kicking into the hand lifts the leg and lifts the chest. Pull the heartstrings forward. Keep kicking, keep kicking, keep kicking. Keep lifting up out of that bottom hand. So important finding the balance here. Equal and opposite pressure in both directions creates the balance. Keep kicking, keep pushing. You got this, find that stability. Push up more. For 3, for 2, light as a feather. Last one, reach long. Find the stretch. Bring it all back in. Let's take it right to the other side. I love that one. Reaching out. Opposite arm and leg. We've been here before. Reacquaint yourself. Bend the back knee, keep the thigh high, and then grab on for the foot. Start to kick the foot into the hand. Allow the chest to open, the shoulder to stretch. Keep kicking up, keep kicking up, keep kicking up. That constant pressure, hand to foot. hand to foot, keep kicking, keep kicking. Let the breath flow. Keep kicking, finding that hamstring. Keep kicking for 3. Keep kicking for 2. And last one, reach long. Bring it all back in. Big toes touch, knees nice and wide. Sink back into your child's pose. Relaxing here for a moment. We'll just walk the hands over towards one side, stacking the palms on top of one another. Breathe into your side body here. Really feel the rib cage expanding. Allowing you to bring more prana, more life force, more energy in. Other side. And we'll draw it right back to center. From here, rounding up, coming into dancing camel. Scooch a little bit forward. Looking towards the back hand, opposite arm reaches up. So we're reaching for the bottom of the foot here. You can keep the foot flat, or if you need more range of motion, tuck your toes. The heel will be a little bit higher, and then really extend, open up the whole front of the body. Slowly lower down, sweep it around. Inhale, heart lifts, hips forward. Exhale down. Find your breath, let it flow. Inhale. Exhale, reach. How good can you let this feel? Not how hard, not how difficult. How good can this feel? How much can you enjoy this movement? Last one. Make sure you're even. Come back to center. Right back down into that child's pose. And then we'll push up, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Take a second, walk it out. Give your head a little shake, yes and no. Both heels will press down. Make sure the hands are splayed really wide. Yeah, always have that big handprint into the mat. Lift the hips, heels high. Shift forward into your plank. Don't move the arms, don't move the toes. Slowly lower, chaturanga. Untuck the toes, lift the chest. Pull the heartstrings forward. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Let's do it again. Heels lift high. Don't move the hands, don't move the feet. Reach forward. So really diving forward over those wrists. Slowly lower. Untuck the toes. Heartstrings pull forward, collarbone opens up. Exhale, lift the hips. Up and back, downward facing dog. One more. Heels lift high. How much can you enjoy chaturanga? Coming down. How much? Reach through. How much can you enjoy up dog? Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time. We're gonna just lower all the way to the mat. So take your time, coming all the way down. Hands pull right back towards the ribs. Squeeze the elbows in, lift the chest. Lifting up, 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 little bend in the elbows. Work your triceps. Lift the belly button up the front of the body. Slowly lower all the way down. This time, hands reach back, palms down. Inhale, float the arms up. Reach the fingertips back towards the heels. Keep lifting, keep reaching. Exhale, lower down. Last time, we'll add the feet. Clasp your hands together. Big inhale, reach the knuckles towards the toes. Everything lifts up. Lifting, holding, breathing. Wake up. I am awake, I am aware, I am alive. Feel your body, you live in it, it's yours, get to know it. And slowly down, hands come up, press back into that child's pose. Making your way back onto all fours. Tuck your toes. We find our plank. So we're gonna go into Vashisthasana, side plank. One hand comes right into the middle of the mat, right underneath your shoulder, and from there, we can turn. So we have so many options here in side plank. Feet can be staggered, feet can be stacked. You can bend your bottom knee. Pick your poison, squeeze your hip up. Looking down for more stability, looking up for more balance challenge. And then we can play here with different variations. I'm gonna grab my big toe. Big toe kicking up, kicking up, kicking up. Reaching, pressing in every direction. Reach long. Find your center. Let's go through a flow. Lowering, untuck, lift the chest, exhale up and back. Right into the other side, shift forward. Opposite hand comes right into the middle of your chest, right underneath that shoulder, pivot. You choose, pick your poison with your lower body. One side might be different from the next. Find where your eyes are going. Balance. How easy can you make it? Maybe tree on this side. Reaching over. Make your way back to center. Lowering down. Untuck the toes. Up and back. And we'll drop down onto all fours. And shift back, child's pose. From here, we're gonna go into some core work. Some more core work on our backs. So, we're gonna do eagle crunches today. Eagle crunches. So we did our eagle pose standing. Right knee is gonna cross over left knee. Right elbow goes under left elbow. So from here, if you want, you can add the ankle cross. Hands again, wherever feel best. If you can, palms come together. Scoop it in and reach it out. In and out. We exhale, pull together, scoop the hips and reach. Belly pulls down. Last one. Little pulses, make it small. Go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Uncross the arms. Let the legs go all the way over. So whatever leg is on top, you want to let the legs, that top leg be the top thigh. Nice, draw back to center, uncross. Here we go, other side. So my left knee is on top now. That means my left elbow is underneath. Finding the hands, here we go, we tap. Exhale, lift. You got 10, nice and slow. Try to get that pelvis up off the mat. For 8, 9, 10, little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Uncross the arms. Let the legs fall away from the top leg. Nice deep breath. And then as we draw back to center, again, uncross it, shake it out a little bit. Let's move those legs, single leg stretch, one leg reaches long, curl up chin to chest, look towards that long leg and we switch for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, straight leg stretch, we pull it 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, adding rotation for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, find center, reach, and we flutter for 10, 9, 8, 7, abs pull down. Breathe, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold, we're gonna round up, lift in to our bow pose or teaser. Slowly round down, open the arms wide, exhale, scoop and lift up. Slowly round down, reach wide. Use the breath, balance the body, balance the mind, work together, work together. If your mind is working against you, forget it. Stay with yourself, you're positive, you can do this. Everything has to work together. There's just no other way. 2, arms go higher. Reaching all the way up, down, last one. You can do it. Go, 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 go. And release. Whew. Nice job. Letting your spine relax back down onto the mat. And we finish where we started. Shavasana. Draw the shoulders underneath you. Now maybe you're feeling your body a little bit more than you were at the beginning of class. And just notice, I feel a little tingle in my fingers and my toes. I feel my heart beat. I feel my belly beat. I am awake, I am aware, I am alive. And it feels good. It feels really good. So grateful for this body, for this class, for you, for being here. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know. Leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And until next time, peace and love. Hey everybody, before you go, I wanted to share with you my very special creation, Mantra Moves, the journal. So I know we're all here because we want to change something about our lives, right? Maybe you want to lose weight, maybe you want to get more fit, maybe you want to increase your energy. Whatever it is, we're here because we're ready for the next version of us, that next level, that step up. And that is exactly why I created this journal, something to guide us forward. We take a look at where we really stand right now, create a clear vision forward, and then day by day, 60 days of guided prompts, morning and evening reflections, daily rituals, things to help us align and uplift our mind, our body, our spirit. Right, let's get real. We all want to live in a more beautiful world. We want to feel beautiful. We want to look beautiful. But it all starts in here. It doesn't matter how fit you are. If you're saying negative thoughts, if you're seeing negativity, it's just going to drain us. So using this profound, powerful practice of journaling, whether you're new or you've been journaling for years, this is a really fun, simple practice, easy to implement into the morning and nighttime. Just a few minutes, but just those few minutes of clear, intentional work is really going to take us forward. So please follow the link below, grab your very own copy, and see what it can do for you, right? We'll never know until we really commit. Commit to something you haven't committed to before, and that's where we open up the possibility to change, to growth. Peace and love.